Good morning, y'all. Let me finish this email right quick. Okay. I was taking care of some business. I'm sorry. How y'all doing this morning? I just came back on because I was doing the little review, and I know no nonsense, kind of me, and I think Face y'all had jumped in, and Trina was in there. So I just came back. Let me see if anybody dropped down. But it was a lot. It was something else I want to talk to you all about. I'm gonna do some research on how to share my screen, and once I learn how to do that, I want to talk. I want to talk. I want to do like a panel and talk about this topic. And I'm not gonna say what the top what the it was a news story I saw yesterday. So I'll probably be doing that one later on again today if or today or tomorrow. But tomorrow, well, you know what? I probably can't do it tomorrow because I got some gaps in my schedule tomorrow. It seemed like a light week. I was busy last week, so sometimes it fluctuates like that. So it's like back to school. So sometimes we get the right when back to school jumps in, we get the it kind of like slows down a little bit. So once you take care of everybody that go to school, but I don't have a lot of kid clients, so that's one good thing. So I don't really have it too much to talk about. You know, I was talking about the movie, and I just came back because no, there you go, no nonsense. So I was like, said I was gonna come back. I got me a bowl of cereal right quick. I don't like eating on camera. I don't like to see people eat on camera, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna say I don't like to do it, but I don't do it because I can't stand it chewing in somebody's ear. So how you feeling? No nonsense. I got my gummies. I'm gonna do a review on my gummies. I got all that scheduled. Did you ever get a chance to order anything? I'm gonna drop this link just in case anybody wanna come up. See it. Copy and paste. Oh, I hope you get to feeling better. I really do. I believe me, man. I had a okay. They should mine came pretty quick. Did you use that? Did you get the little samples I told you? Mine came pretty quick. So yesterday I took two. I took one, but I ended up halving it. So I think that didn't really do anything to me. So I think I'm probably at the point where I can that I can probably take a whole one now. So I don't like being loopy. Hey, Cassie, how you doing? How you doing this morning? I appreciate you listening. We ain't talking about much. We just running it. Anybody want to click the link? Anybody have something to talk about? I did a quick little movie review. My thoughts, well, not really a review, but my thoughts on the Aretha Franklin movie. So no, me and no nonsense was talking. I didn't want to put all that on the end of that video, so I came back. You just working? I'm in between clients. I already cut ahead. It's slow booking for me this week. I'm not tripping. I'm only working Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Saturday I'll be going to see my grandbaby. His season starts in football, so I'll be out there. That's what's up. I'm glad you feeling okay. That movie was trash. A big ball of garbage. Oh no, no nonsense. I didn't like it. Like I say, only thing I enjoyed was spending the day with my daughter. And she wanted to take her mama to the movie, so we went and saw the movie, and it was garbage. They should have put that on Lifetime, not even BET. Lifetime. That movie was garbage, hot garbage. it makes me want to go back and watch the one on Hulu. If y'all haven't seen that one, that's the one to watch because it's a series. I want to say it's like about 6 to 8 series in that one, and it's called Genius. That I heard it was. Yeah, it was. It was. I didn't know y'all had talked about it over there, Cassie. I listened for a little bit. When I listened to HB, I didn't drop down. Yeah, it was hot garbage. I didn't drop down because I was listening and I was getting ready for work. And then when I got ready to start cutting, I didn't put my earbuds in, so I didn't get to finish. So once I finished the cut, right when HB was finishing up, I heard the quotes that she was reading this morning. That was they were very positive. And then I was setting up to go ahead and knock that movie review. You know, I was trying to go after she was actually done. But I did hear the quote. She did so I didn't really catch the whole live, so I can't make a comment on that. But those quotes that she was talking about at the end about the Home Depot and all that was spot on. Yeah, that movie wasn't good at all. I didn't like it. I did not like it. I was slow booging myself. No nonsense. I was like, it's time. This alarm didn't went off. I was sitting there listening to Tracy and Demetra and Shelly. And then I got on up and got on ready for work. So I got like one more client for the day. I don't even trip when you have a good week. You don't trip when it be slow. And the good part of it is I ain't gotta burn no gas to go nowhere. I don't know exactly, no nonsense. I just caught the I didn't catch the whole thing, Cassie. I caught the end. I think I caught the last hour, maybe. The last hour, because I fell asleep. I think I was listening to Demetria, and I fell asleep, and I didn't. Oh Lord, I ain't commenting on that. Well, I did hear that they said, no, I'm not commenting on that. I don't know, Cassie, but I'm not getting on in that there. But yeah, it's a live that y'all need to check out if y'all interested. I didn't go in at all today, but that's one of the good reasons of being the boss. I know that's right, no nonsense. Tell you what, you talking to me or Cassie? Cassie's supposed to be working, but I don't. Like I said, I don't know. Teresa and them, when I got on, they was talking about Nina. I don't know what they talked about in HB Live. I just heard the positive quotes that she was giving at the end. Oh, okay. Now I'm not talking about that. I don't have no problem with Shelly. I don't have no problem with Nina. So I ain't getting the net that there. You might have to go hit Teresa link, hit a playback on that one. Oh, you haven't watched it yet? Okay. You just got the cliff notes. Nina is she be in Pizarro chat a lot. She be in Bree chat. Nina be a lot of places. I've seen her on Tracy panel before. I think she's just a subscriber. No nonsense. So we ain't finna talk about her over here. We're gonna wash our hands with that one there. I think they got all the information on Miss Tracy Live. I think they had a 6-hour live. Oh, okay. See, I missed that community wall. Okay, them cliff notes. Yeah, I ain't, cats, I try to keep it positive, upbeat. I ain't got time for that. I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. I'm just not getting that. I don't have a problem with Nina. It's just like if that was you or Cassie, and I never had a problem with y'all. Every time I go in a chat, Nina speaks to me. She never been on my over here. She might have came over here before, but that I know of, I don't think so. But every time I go in a chat, that's just like if it was one of y'all. And if I go in a chat, yeah, she ain't get me in that mess. I'm too smart of a cat to be scratched by a kitten. Too cool of a cat to be scratched by a kitten. You can't pull me into that. I know. I know you messing with me. It was just a point if that was either one of y'all and somebody had allegedly doxed y'all or doxed y'all, and I wouldn't come over here and repeat what was said or what was put out. So I'm just gonna give her the same, benefit of the doubt because she haven't done anything to me. She always polite to me. She always speaks to me. No matter what anybody else say, I don't have an issue with it. I don't have a problem. That's just like y'all. Y'all see me in the streets and y'all speak to me. We keep it peaceful, and I would give y'all the same. I wouldn't come over here and talk about nothing that was said. But if you want to know where, I'm gonna tell you where it was. It's over there. She said, "I'm not watching no 6-hour live." Well, you might have to get the build up to get to how they got there. I don't know how they got there, but I did hear toward the end, and I don't know if that was said toward the beginning, but toward the end, they did drop a lot of stuff on her. She's like, they with me too. I like, right. That's what I'm saying. I don't have. Hey, there go my sis. What's up, Shelly? Now, see, there goes Shelly. You was asking Shelly what she said. Now, she want to click the link and tell you what she said. I don't have a problem. But really, Shelly, you still never gave me your number so we can. She said if I watch 6 hours, that's a damn work. Yeah, that is a work day. No nonsense was buffing me up. She was buffing me up right there for a minute. Nah, I'm not scared. Oh, you talked out what she said she ain't telling y'all. So y'all gotta go to tree. Y'all gotta go to tree sale. Thank you, Shelly, because I really didn't want it over here anyway. But me and you need to get together so we can do that panel on those gummies. Shelly has me blocked, so I can't see her. I didn't do nothing. Shelly, you got Cassie blocked. Cassie is cool. I'll never see Cassie getting into nothing. Oh, Miss No Nonsense can't see you either, and y'all talking to each other. Oh, No Nonsense told me to tell you, Shelly, she can't see me, but tell sis hey, and I love her. I ain't throw you under no bus. If it's sis, I will hit her on IG. If it's sis, I will hit her on IG. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't throw you under no bus. I'm sorry. I didn't say your name. I just said they want to know. She said she talked out. But I'm glad she talked out because I didn't really want to bring it over here. Oh, that's September. You say little old me. Yeah, Cassie, you don't get into no trouble. She said, I don't even know who that is. I would check my block list. You know, I have a mod that also logs on as me. So maybe they blocked. Y'all know you're not upset, Shelly. It's Cassie you and No Nonsense. No, I don't know Nonsense is a mod for J Dunn, I think. And Cassie you, she just be in the street. She don't Cassie you don't cause no problems. No Nonsense don't cause any problems. Yeah, Cassie is a sweetheart. When I finally heard her talk yesterday for the first time, I was like, you talk like you type. Good morning, JP. How you feeling this morning? Shelly, how you feeling this morning? I check on you because you know you been up and you still up. Everybody want to click this link with me. I ain't talking about nothing, but I do have a I want to talk about this. Okay, there she go. What's up, sis?
Hey, I'm streaming on I'm streaming on Facebook right now because I was supposed to do that from way when, and then I got caught up on that live. But I just hit the link because no nonsense. I've been trying to figure out why we can't see each other. I've been through my Google block list. I've been under my regular, and I cannot find her. I'm connected with no nonsense on Instagram, so that's why I
Oh,
said if it's a question or whatever she have about that chick, I don't mind talking to no nonsense about that. You see what I'm saying? Because we talk. You know what I mean?
okay.
So, but we can't see each other in a chat. So I used to use another channel with my name so that I could see people who couldn't see me or whatever. But when
Mhm.
they started doing all that cloning pages,
Right.
I said, well, you know what? Let me change the font on my channel and let me just stick to that channel. So it'll be hard for me because I'd be wanting to engage, you know what I'm saying? But when you keep using different channels like that, that gives people the idea to do it and be you and all that other kind of stuff. So I said, let me just stick to this channel right here. So I just really came on here to tell no nonsense. Good morning. And I hate to even tell somebody like go back to a live and check out something because that was a hella long live. And I didn't even let me just say this. I did not plan on talking about that. Did not want to talk about that. But homegirl called herself trying to call me out. We
Okay.
Dovey was up there. I say Dovey. I guess that's her name, Dovey.
Yeah, Dubby.
Some people say Dovey, so I don't know. I say Dovey. So
Yes, Dubby.
I call her Lovey Dovey. So Dovey's up there telling her story about whatever, and here this narcissist is in a chat room talking about some S. Hutchinson lied on me, said I was in a nursing home. Even when the initial situation was brought up, I didn't want to bring it up. We all seen her playing in people's face, and I was trying to explain to them that even though nobody wants to admit this, and this is why a lot of people get mad with me because I admit stuff that other people lie about. I just own my stuff. You know what I'm saying? A
Right.
lot of content creators and subscribers, that's what they do. They do all that catfishing and trolling and different accounts and stuff like that. So I know it's a part of the sector. So when we it all came together, I was like, well, what you want to do? So she hit her up behind the scenes. And so behind the scenes, she acknowledged, you know what I'm saying? She knows that whatever. But then when she comes here, she's playing dumb, and I'm not going to, I think she wants me to do a video and put out videos of her and pictures and her name and all that kind of stuff. I'm past that. Been
Right.
there, done that. I've been here for what 6 years now.
Mm-hmm.
I've been over a lot of the stuff in this sector for about like 2 years. So I wouldn't even have brought it up. But as she just kept on, and I still haven't said half of what I could say. And she knows that. So that's all I wanted to say. I mean, it's a long live, but I guess because I kind of got off and I came back up. Um, but I did play the the voice note, and then a lot of people get caught up like, well, that don't sound like the person. Well, if you're being different people, why would you sound the same? You're not going to go somewhere trying to sound like you. You're going to do things different. What you
Right.
over there typing? Because I can't see the chat.
I told no nonsense said I like both of them, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. I told her, I say, don't leave it alone now. LOL. She talking about go to hell, Polo,
Oh,
respect.
she the one that got it started. Now she want to leave it alone. Don't don't leave it alone now, girl.
I'm
Nah,
talking about,
I'm over the situation. I mean, and if she likes her, it's probably best to um it's
well,
probably
I don't have a problem with her. Like I was telling them before you came in. She always she's very respectful to me in the chats when I see her in the street. So I didn't have a problem with, so I wasn't gonna repeat anything that was said over there on Teresa's live
right.
here. So
Make no
that's what.
mistake, I'm not beefing with her.
Yeah, I know. You
People
know, no
understand that. I'm definitely not beefing with her. I don't have time to beef with her. I don't have time to go around talking bad about her or whatever. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time. I don't like that whole you know how they'll beat something in the ground over here. I kind of, once I touch on something, for the most part,
You're
I'm
gonna say
done.
what you're gonna say, and you're gonna move the hell
Yeah,
on.
and move on,
But
because
that'll be an issue for what we getting ready to go into September, halfway mid through September. They'll still be talking about it.
yeah, but they'll be talking without me though,
Yeah.
because I'm not talking about it. I mean, first of all, I don't even go to a lot of platforms, and a lot of people that I support, like you, I don't consider you to be beef sector.
No,
Joyce, I
I'm not.
don't
You know,
consider to
that's
be.
why I said, I'm not
Yeah, I don't
hanging
consider
around.
I don't
You
consider
feel
to be.
like me, no nonsense. Talking about she used to like me.
Well, no nonsense. Should at least go over there and listen to the audio and see if she think it sounds like her. A lot of people said they didn't think it sounded like her or whatever. But like I said, I
I
know.
don't get that invested, so I probably wouldn't know. I missed the audio part when I clicked, when I got on there. Y'all was at the end when it then with that damn dog was barking,
Yeah,
and so I got like there toward the end.
you want? It's only like 1 minute. You want to hear her? It ain't no personal information. She says my name on there.
You can ask no, I don't. You can ask no
Ask them. I
nonsense.
can't see. I can't see. I can't see
No
them.
nonsense. You want to hear the audio?
Or if not, I can send it to her on within the bit. They're gonna say, "Oh, you sending her stuff all around." It ain't that. I mean, if instead of watching a whole 6 hour live, if she just want to hear that. But that was the kind of the basis for that. And I talked
Now
about,
you can see you. She said she was just being nosy. She really not that invested either. So
yeah.
we don't
And
want to.
like I said, I wouldn't even had. I've seen her in. Well, I got her blocked, so I don't see her.
Mm-hmm.
But I be knowing she in other chats because I see people talking to her, and she see me. I'm quite sure she see me on other panels. I don't know why she brought it up today.
Right.
And maybe because I had been just ignoring it when like she would make jokes with people about it. I'm just like, girl, you know. And right now, because I'm in a different place and space,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times people will keep pressing the gas.
Yeah, they'll keep pressing it because when they
Yeah.
trying to get your attention and you're not giving them any,
Yeah,
then
no.
they'll just keep going.
Yeah, the most
So,
embarrassing thing is to be keep looking for somebody's attention and they don't even know you exist. Like, it's kind of
and then
embarrassing.
you was like, okay, since you want my attention, let me just let everybody know that you've been lying.
And I was trying to keep it simple and not say too much, but the more she kept going on about some, oh, do you have mental health problems? That doesn't, you can't shame me with my own teeth.
Right.
But she's saying it because she's been around for 4 years, so she already knows what it is.
But my thing is, why try to make fun of mental health? That's not nothing that you created on your own. That's something that's genetic, and that's
Right.
something that you can be born because it's genetic. So
Right.
my thing is, you're going to like I said one time before, why try to shame somebody with something that they were born with or just genetically that they got? And if we had if we could pick how we want to be, we would all be perfect. We all wouldn't have any pain. We wouldn't have any ailments. So I don't get that. I mean, trying to shame somebody because they mentally ill.
Right.
Yeah,
And
we
then
all a little mentally ill.
absolutely. Hello.
At some time or another, some things may bother somebody a tad bit more than what it bothers the next person. But we all can be mental at times.
Right. And I mean, this is all information that I brought to YouTube, and I was surprised how many people have reached out to me, content creators, subscribers, how many people have reached out to me because they have suffered with suicide or have attempted it and things like that. And I'll take that type of stuff to my grave. I'll never disclose names or situations or whatever. And I always look at it like, if me being open and transparent is going to help somebody else, then it's worth it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't shame me with no pain medication or no edibles because I don't take it for fun. I know why I'm taking what I take. You know what I'm saying? And half, none of these people on here that I know about are doctors. So if my doctor feels I need to have A through Z, then that's what I need to have. So then her next thing was with Sean, who had been helping her a lot, and I kept telling her, you know, like, girl, you know, she said, oh, are you okay? You sound like you're all drugged up. people not paying attention. She's telling on herself. Her and Sean have been talking. She knows that Sean was just in the hospital and she's medicated from some procedures that she just got done. So you're trying to shame her.
You're trying to shame
You
her.
see what I'm saying? Meanwhile, she got what is called I just said it earlier and I forgot, fibromyalgia, and you know with that you suffer with pain 24/7. So you telling me you ain't smoking some weed, eating some edibles, or taking a Percocet, or you taking something?
Yeah, you're doing something.
You're doing something.
That's pain too.
But they think
that's daily pain,
right? And they think that that they're hurting somebody's feelings. You know, well, you know, just based off of you, even with sickle cell, and then you know a lot of my health stuff. When you've gone through the type of stuff that we've been through, can't no stranger on the internet affect me. Right. You know the type of things that doctors have said to me. You know what I'm saying? They say they don't have any tact in what they're saying. And if they can't, if a doctor can't break me down by saying some crazy stuff, no stranger off the internet is gonna do it for me. Period. So you can say what you want to say, because there's many people on here who behind the scenes they got this issue, that issue. They'll tell you about all the pills they take or whatever, but on YouTube they won't tell nobody because of how people try to shame and think they dragging. You can't. What Funky Dineva say? You can't spray me with my own. Yeah, absolutely. All information I came on here with, all playlists, all videos you can go back to. This is all stuff that I openly say. So
you know what my doctor told me one time? I remember when my doctor they tried to put, I was having a lot of knee pain. So she wanted, it's my sickle cell doctor, but she's a oncologist as well. So she deal with patients with cancer as well. So she had gave me some methadone. And and she was like, I guess methadone is not gonna, like, you can't be aching and then you take it. It's a buildup in the system. So I'm looking, you know, my thing is before you give me anything, I'm gonna Google and I'm gonna look. I'm not gonna just put anything in my body because I feel like I take enough
research.
So I was like, no, I don't think I want to take that because I don't want to get addicted. And she was telling me, she said, you not gonna get addicted to something that you need. You need You need this. So how are you gonna get addicted? That's what I was just telling No Nonsense in the chat, that these pain pills help us to even still be here. Because like when I go to the hospital, I'm in a sickle cell crisis and they have to give me that Dilaudid through IV. And back in the day, they used to give Demerol, they give morphine through IV. That only calms you down. Probably by the next 2-3 hours, you back in pain. So it's really just relaxing you. It don't stop the pain. So it turns off those receptors, those pain receptors for a little bit. But do you know, if I sat here in this house saying I'm not going to take nothing for this crisis, I could actually die?
Yeah. And what they have to understand too is that a lot of medications, like, I don't know if you've ever had gabapentin before, but I feel like
that's for the nerve pain. But it's a buildup. It's a buildup. I had that before.
Gabapentin was worse for me than any morphine, Percocet, any of that. Okay, I took that shit, I put it all in the trash. Okay, right now when it comes to pain medication, you can become dependent and addicted, or abusive is different things. Dependent means you are relying on this. You need this to survive, which is what you're doing and what I'm doing. And what I've realized is with the edibles, I have been able to decrease my pain medication because I don't need it.
That's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get with these gummies where, like this morning I woke up, I'm so stiff. I had to take a pain pill just to be able to, you know, and let that kick in. By the time it's time for me to get up, I'm up where I'm not in no kind of leg pain or arm pain. So I get it. And I'm trying to get to the point where I decrease mine. And I'm the type that every time a little ache, I don't go pop a pill. You know what I'm saying? So, but that hurts me at times. So, like, just say for instance, I just stood up all day and I'll be back here and I can feel my legs burning. So I know, because I got the sickle cell, then I have arthritis in my knees.
Right.
So that's a whole nother thing. So when they get to burning, so that's pain every day. So I may be like, it's probably if it's a pass, it's probably not that bad. And I may rub something on it instead of going ahead and taking that pain pill on site because I'm thinking maybe it's gonna pass. Next thing you know, about the next 20 minutes, it's full blown. And now that pain pill ain't gonna get in there and do what it needs to do. And I'm still bad at that. I'm very bad at that. That I don't take it on the first eyesight because I don't want to just be popping a pill.
Exactly, because you get immune to it too. So a lot of times, and I suffer after allowing myself to get into that pain where it becomes uncontrollable. And then when people think, no, let me tell you something, no doctor, and I can go right now and bust out a bottle of morphine and show y'all. People who take morphine are people who are on their last leg. We're talking about cancer patients and stuff like that.
That's what they give you in hospitals.
Right. So best believe when somebody's telling you that their doctor got them on morphine, know that they're going through some real ass shit. Ain't no doctor going to just give you morphine to give you morphine because you want morphine. No, it don't work like that. Okay?
It don't work like that. That's when you should get involved. It don't work like that.
Right. Not only do I have the MS, like you said, you have arthritis. I have rheumatoid arthritis.
That's what I have.
And then I have like issues with like cartilage in different places.
Mm-hmm.
The knee, got a cyst on the back of the knee, and then I also have slip disc, and I have bulging disc, and I have ankle spondylitis, which is another autoimmune disease, which also deals with your bones and your spine. And then I'm also being treated for IBD and IBS. I got sleep apnea. I got a lot of stuff going on. So best believe I don't have time for the extra stuff. I don't. And but I'm not gonna have nobody shame me about nothing. I'm gonna always.
No, you don't even let nobody shame because my thing is, and don't be shamed by it because, like, for example, you talking about what you have. I'm sure somebody, out of all this stuff you name, somebody in these YouTube streets got one of those ailments, and it will help them. So my thing is, at first I was like, do I want to come here, put these people in my business, and let the people know I sick myself? Hey, I've been living with it for 53 years. They told my mom I wouldn't live to see 13, and by the grace of God, I made 53 March the 9th. So, hey.
Child, look, why your birthday a day in front of mine, though?
I told you.
Team Pisces, okay.
I didn't even know you was a 10. But my sisters is the 11th, and my aunt that I just buried was the 8th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we deep Pisces. She said my doctor was trying to put me on a morphine drip. I was like, no, thank you. I mean, I know what you're talking about, the morphine pump. Like when I go into a crisis, the protocol at the hospital in the medical center here, they like to give, once they give you some medicine through IV and that don't work, the next thing they trying to put you on that pain pump and they want to admit you. But one thing about it, my mom would never let them give me morphine when I was coming up. Back then, they used to give Demerol. So I think morphine don't work. But what my doctor says is I take so much at home. I don't take morphine, but my tolerance is so high that I can take 2 Norcos and be driving. I can cut hair. I can do whatever. But I don't take that much. I even try to break them in half to take less. But so when they give me that little what is like a half of 0.5,
right? Let me tell you what happened to me.
It's not gonna do nothing. It's not gonna do nothing. I'm still sitting there in a lot of pain.
Let me tell you what happened to me. I had this was like maybe 2 years ago or so. I had maybe it could have been a year ago. I don't know. I had surgery, and I woke up from the surgery and I was in so much pain. I don't know if it was from laying on that table with the combination of the surgery or whatever. So they had me on the morphine pump, but it was like a small milligram or I don't remember, whatever it was.
Yeah, they don't give you a lot. That thing be very small, and then it's going through all that water.
Right, and then you can't press it too much because you'll
lock it. You'll lock it.
I'm a trip you out on what I did because see, I've already experienced this with doctors.
Mm-hmm.
So when I said, hold up, I'm in pain, this and that, I said, this ain't working. They said, well, I said, look, how much is this? I'm talking to them because you deal with this stuff. You pretty much know what's what and how much is and what work and what you've tried.
Right.
I said, look, can you hand me my pants out my bag over there? Because I have my own, and I swear to God, you Polo, when I go to the hospital, anytime, even if I think they're going to admit me, like tomorrow, I have to go basically to another city because my doctor doesn't want me going to the hospital. He said, unless I'm dying, don't go to the hospital because it's too dangerous for me to go with the autoimmune issue, right? I haven't even been in my primary care's office for a minute because he don't even want me coming there. So I got to drive about an hour away tomorrow. So what I always do, I take me a sandwich bag and I put my medication or whatever in there, like what I would need dosage, and I put it in my stuff. So I said to the lady, and my friend said, Shelly, what are you doing? These people gonna thank you. I said, I wouldn't give a fuck what they think. And the lady said, well, you know what? You know what works for you. And I stood right there with my baggie and poured it open, pulled my pills out, and motherfucker took what I need to take. I said, it is what it is. Because one thing, I know my body, and you're not gonna make me sit here and be in pain because you're giving me 5 milligrams when I'm at home taking 15. My body's used to that. Yep. Just like I told you I gave my husband the edible, and my husband don't smoke, he don't drink, he don't do none of that. He don't smoke cigarettes, no weed, no. Man, I gave him that thing in 10 minutes. He was.
Yep.
And I said, "How you?"
So my wife is. I don't give her any of my pain meds because she works for the she works in the house in healthcare. So I know they are drug tests or so, but if I give her anything, I give her like a piece of edible or a gummy. She be over there on cloud nine. Like,
don't give her that gummy. I gave him that, and I said, "How you with it?" I mean, literally 10 minutes. And he said, well, you can take 5 sleeping pills and still be up for 2 days. Like, I haven't even been asleep. I've been on Tracy Live. I've been up. That's me. I'll stay up until I crash. Pain keeps you up as well. Plus, I got and some
pain do keep you up and have you with the munchies.
That part
will tear you up. So I know when I go to the doctor, and I know my thing is that's why my doctor, she writes my Dilaudid. I have Dilaudid at home, and she writes it at home, so I don't have to go to the ER. So it's gonna be like once a year. Since I'm getting older, once a year I have to go to the ER. And it's always in these later parts of the month. So I just came out of a bad, I can actually say today, I didn't wake up with any pain, but I got this little arm. I just went and bought this yesterday because I was still having crisis in my elbow. Mm-hmm. I can actually say today I woke up with no pain, but last week, so for a whole week, I've been in a crisis. That's why I ain't been on here coloring or nothing, because this is my arm that I use. But I'm like that too. I take a pain pill before I go to the ER. I need to get to the point of taking my.
I take it before I go, and I take it, and I have it as a backup when I get there. So
when they get there and get to tripping, because when you get there and they tripping or don't want to, it's not the point they don't want to give you nothing. They not. I have been to hospitals where they don't believe it. One thing, this last crisis I was in last year, I was in pain for 4 days before they could get that pain under control. They took me from a morphine pump to I was allowed to take Darcos when the pump wasn't, like when you couldn't get the IV, the medicine through the IV.
Right.
So they ended up taking me off the pump because I think the pump, they didn't have it set how they needed to have it set. So from there, they took me off the pump, took me on straight through the IV. And then they was like, and they raised it up and they took some of the hours off. And they was like, you still in pain. They was like, so the pain management team came in and they asked me would I allow them to, instead of having my doctor, prescribe, because I guess the doctor had a baseline where she couldn't go over it.
Right.
And pain medicine people, that team came in and my pain was under control within a day.
Wow.
And I was able, as soon as I got the first little inkling that I wouldn't hurt no more, I'm ready to go home. Because I already had been in there for 5 days. I was ready to go home.
I had a vein stripped from my leg. This was probably like 3 years ago, whatever. 4 years ago.
I'm going to let you tell this story, then I got to jump off. My client is getting ready to come back to the back.
Oh, okay. I'll be real quick. And so I asked them, was it going to be any pain or whatever? And they were like, no, it's just you're gonna feel like a little bit of pressure or whatever. They took the catheter and stuck it in like where my foot, my ankle, all the way up to where my cootie cat was, and then took the thing and ripped it. Didn't put me to sleep, no nothing. Told me, well, you'll be able to drive, you can do whatever the next day. Girl, I could barely walk. I said, I will never ever get any procedure or nothing done listening to them because they don't know your body. And when you're dealing with stuff, your body reacts differently to pain. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I wanted to say. And I put my number in the private chat so you can keep it and let me know when you want to do the panel.
Okay, I get it, and I'm gonna text you.
Okay, maybe no nonsense to join us too.
Yeah, I was trying to get her. She knows she could click this link. And anytime.
I don't know if you can see what it up if she clicked the link, but I'll let you get to your client. Thank you for
let me get back to work. I'm gonna come back on probably later in color because I ain't colored in a while and I miss it.
Oh, don't wear your brace too long. It took me a while for them to tell me that can actually give you more problems. And they said never wear a brace more than 2 hours. Nobody ever told me that until last year. They said it actually can
make it weaker.
Yes. Okay. So even though I have a neck brace, a back brace, and all that, they said only do 2 hours a day and then take it off. So I
let me jump off of here because he's walking to the back now.
All right.
All right, Shelly. Take care, and I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, y'all.